Yo, welcome in once again, tapping into another episode of the Rich Dream Show. Appreciate y'all for coming in, spending another Friday evening with us today. That's it. That's it. Yeah, I'll be on it, man. I'll be on it. Yeah, man. Make sure you tapping in. Of course, brought to you none other than by the Now Legacy Network, man. Make sure you tapping in with the Now Legacy Network for all of their podcasts, for all of their Black media services, Metaverse Intel. They have different interviews and different shows over there as well. And as a matter of fact, if you want to go on there, matter of fact, go right now if you got a second. Go on the Now Legacy Network. You can hit subscribe. Subscribe. That way you can get behind the scenes, little snippets and everything like that, the things that be going on that you don't see. Check it out, man. It's all there for you at the Now Legacy Network. Boy, G,
Yep.
you doing his best Tyrese impression today, man.
What's that, man? Huh?
We hungry. Yeah, man.
Late night,
My boy been working, man. My boy been working. Been a crazy week for us this holiday week. We just by the skin of our teeth getting one to y'all. But we appreciate y'all. Make sure, man, that you tapping in on the YouTube, man. Rich Dreams TV on YouTube. That way, if you're not catching the live stream, you can go back, check it out, check out some previous episode clips.
Yep.
See these beautiful chocolate mugs against your screen.
There you go.
That in your life. All right, man. And then, of course, you know, your co-host here, Young G, Fly G,
Yeah.
you know, Jizzle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
man.
that.
Good. Yeah. I am humbly, you know, Smoke.
Nah, don't do all that.
You know.
Don't do all that humbly stuff, man.
Got to.
Right.
Man, hope y'all enjoyed y'all Memorial Day. Hopefully, chance to get a little barbecue in you.
Let this nigga out, man.
Yeah, man, do your thing. Damn, it's zoomed in on Pac, kind of heavy. Pac say fuck Memorial Day. Anyway, I hope you got the fellowship with your family. If nothing else, that's really, I think, what the holidays really be about, just getting together with family.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if you did have some people to commemorate that was military, that you got a chance to reminisce on them or say thank you to them. And the biggest thing, hopefully your ass didn't have to be up in work. Hopefully you got the day off with pay. If you
with pay.
If you're somebody that works for a living.
Right.
Yeah, man. Gee, man, you got any grievances before we get this thing started?
Boy, you know I do. Ooh, you asked the right question this time. For people out there that are, you know, the guys out there that do odd jobs, you know, like painting, you know, if you somebody that may be fixing floor or, you know, mounting things such as TVs, ring lights, any type of furniture, bro. Some of y'all got to do better. I'm gonna just say that. It shouldn't be a thing of, you know. Sometimes I think those people sometimes take jobs, knowing that they need help to finish the job in a timely manner.
Mm-hmm.
But they take the job and they get greedy and don't want the help to have to split that bread up, and they take the job anyways, knowing they can't finish that in the time period in which, you know, the person that may have, you know, given them or whatever. So, right. You know, like just make sure y'all being professional, man. You know, I've been going through it the last couple of days with the guy that I hired to paint my new suite, and and he was supposed to mount my TV and mount my mirror and stuff like that on the wall. It was supposed to be done Sunday.
Yeah.
It just got done about 9:30, 9:40 tonight.
When he say tonight, he don't mean Friday. It ain't taking that long, but it is currently Wednesday.
Just know it took 4 days. I'll just say that it took 4 days, and it was supposed to be a 1 day, few hour job.
That what they say, huh?
That's what he told me. Oh, just a few hours. And you know what else? I'm gonna say something that some may not agree, some may agree. I always thought that, at least from past experience, from past experiences,
If we say it, we just gonna go to the next topic because I know.
Listen, my Spanish brothers.
All right. All right.
Listen. Let me finish. So this is really gonna be, one of those things where I'm like, let me just say it.
Yeah, I
always gave them props for doing things in a timely manner.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's a compliment. So yeah.
I've always did that.
Yeah.
But now I gotta take it back. Man. Yeah, they just like some of us too, man. I thought that was a little better on that type shit, man. They just like some of us too, bro.
Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say.
That's why it's called a stereotype, man. It's not always true.
That's yay, man. They just like us on some of us on that type stuff. I'm gonna just say that. Yeah.
Hey man, we did an episode on procrastination, man. It's the best of us all, bro.
I don't even know if it's procrastination. I think it's BSing.
Yeah.
It's I think it could be a lot of things. It could be not prioritizing your customers' time. Man, it could be procrastination too, but unprofessional is what I would call it for sure.
I can dig that. Yeah, man, definitely people that bite off more than they can chew. Especially when they're supposed to be providing a service. It's a little,
no doubt.
It can be frustrating to say the least.
Very.
I think if I had to lay one down, because I had one today, man, people being extra about your business instead of minding they business
that pay them
big times, man. Especially like if you trying to deliver some news or something like that, and they want to go a whole different section of question, and that ain't got really nothing to do with the news, but they want to just project what they feel like you should do, or I guess what they feel like the situation would be if it was them. I don't know, but it's just like it's very unnecessary. Very unnecessary.
Yeah, I know the feeling, man. I went through that recently. After not after she was born, but yeah, after my baby was born, but also when people found out, we were expecting a child, me and my girl was expecting a child, it was questions that I felt were none of her family's business at the time, but I understand it's coming from a good place, but it's just like,
right.
Let's just be happy about the baby right now.
Right. I told you one thing.
Let's keep the priority, man. Like, don't get it.
And see, my thing is you about to put in on the wedding or do
not one red cent? Ain't gonna live one day in our life.
So what business of that is yours?
Not at all. And that be the thing right there.
Right.
Yep.
Anywho's,
Moving along.
now that we got that off our chests.
Hey man, get used to it. I'm gonna just say that. Get used to it.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I thought I took it as though, you know what, that's a good practice because at the end of the day, all I got to worry about is what really matters.
Yep.
And that's what's going on in my household and what's paying my bills.
Normally.
Yeah. Let's get into this RLS for the topic for the day, though, man. And I guess it kind of coincides too with people want to know stuff, extra stuff.
That was close. Yeah. It's pretty close, pretty similar.
We talking about today, man. Do things really matter unless they Facebook official? That's a funny thing because I know it's a lot of divided divided people on this.
Yeah. Do you know what inspired this topic?
Nah,
when we were bullshitting on the last episode.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you was kind of like, well, I don't remember you being Facebook official. I know you don't live like that. And people may look at that when they see the episode and be like, damn, I know we just bullshitting, but it's people that really look at it like that.
Not facts.
Like, what are you hiding? Are you cheating? Are you ashamed of your partner? Or like, what's the deal? Like, I don't think I could be with somebody if they don't acknowledge our relationship on, on social media. And I'm just like,
yep. Because
like, I'm trying to see, what were people doing before Facebook came out?
Right. How did you prove that you were in a relationship?
Right. Before social media, before you could post on a online site, pictures of you and your partner. What were people doing back then?
I guess just actually showing their partner that they love them, taking care of them.
Okay.
Privately displaying that they have love for them, letting their actual close friends and family see them together.
And to me, that's where the buck stopped.
Yeah.
As long as you know about my situation, my other homies, my close family, I can give a fuck about the world.
Yeah.
I could give two shits about if the world know who I'm with or not with. World know if I have a kid or not. I probably would. It'd be rare if I post my daughter on my. I haven't yet. Well, I have for Mother's Day. I posted my girl and my daughter, but other than something like that, I'm not really posting my daughter on social media for what? Yeah. For what?
Hiding a kid from the world, hiding the world from a kid.
Man, that was a real line.
That was a real
line. Yeah, no, that's real talk because, like I say, I don't know. I know, me and my girl, we had this conversation. It really didn't turn into an argument or nothing, or no ultimatums and nothing like that. But I think that's something that she was used to before me, like the public thing, and which, like I said on the last episode, I am in a relationship, but unless you know me, I mean, of course you don't know who, but if you know me, you know who. And I think that's what really counts. Right. If a person is telling, if your mom, if your dad, your close, your siblings, your close friends, if all of them know, why in the hell would you care about if somebody that you don't know about your relationship?
Right. Who had a public relationship that everybody knew they was in a relationship? Blueface.
Yeah.
Bobby and Whitney.
Reality show together too.
Yeah.
Ronnie and Sammy.
It's shocking to me that that's just like after we didn't seen how that goes left and it crashes and burns so much, people still feel like that's the way to go about things. That everybody needs to know. It needs to be forward facing, and it needs to be like the forefront of your life.
Right.
And to me, that's just kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
My thing is too with the whole Facebook official. Is it any good intent behind that, or is it just people want to know?
And that's what I want to get to.
Like,
I go ahead.
So you know, I'm just saying. So now you know. Okay, are you so you about to give us well wishes? Is there about to be some type of gifts, or is it just you know? So now I know, and now once I see you doing something, but your status. Is that what it's for? I'm confused.
See, this is what I think, bro. I think I don't really know more so about like men doing it for this reason, but I know for a fact a lot of like women do it for this reason. They think if you're in a relationship, or you know, whether you put you in a relationship or you put whom you're in a relationship with, I believe that they think that'll stop something.
Oh.
And in reality, people don't really care, especially these days. They don't really care if you're in a relationship. Like, man or woman, if they want to mess with you, they're going to mess with you. It don't really matter if you're in a relationship these days. So that's not stopping anything.
I know some people, they prefer.
might rather it that way.
Yeah.
You know,
because they know they ain't gonna.
And then it's like, okay, well, I know this person ain't gonna be crazy or be, you know, do some extra stuff because they in a relationship. You know, who knows? But I don't believe it stops anything.
Yeah,
I don't believe it stops anything. It don't stop people from jumping in inboxes.
Yeah.
If somebody's gonna cheat, they're gonna cheat. It don't matter if they got the status public on relationship. I mean, on Facebook that they're in a relationship. That's not stopping anything. They won't cheat. They gonna cheat. I mean, for people that think like that, you get what I'm saying. For people that think like that. Any other reason? I mean, maybe just to have everybody know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. That's why I'm asking you.
I'm thinking about it like this. If people got on thousands of dollars worth of engagement rings and diamond rings, and they had big ceremonies in front of their friends and family, and they still step out, what is a status update go do?
Not one thing. Not one. Now, it may, I guess, I don't know, maybe it may deter some people away from services, like especially if you're married. Like some people, like even guys have morals to be like,
That's
no,
true.
I'm not doing the married woman thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. If it, girlfriend, if she got a boyfriend, I'll probably. If she married, I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's a line.
Right, it's a line that I won't promise. So some people actually live like that, but a lot of people don't, bro. Like I say, that don't really matter to people that's with the fuck around shit. Like, it don't matter.
Let me ask, have you seen, I don't know, can you think of anything that really might come from it? Like, on a serious note, what could be a positive thing from
positive
Facebook official?
Okay, by putting you're in a relationship on Facebook or tagging your partner as you're in a relationship with them on Facebook. A positive.
Maybe business opportunities. If somebody knows somebody, and they like, oh, they're in this particular field. Oh, well, I rock with their partner, so let me.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
I ain't never seen that, but I say that.
Right. I mean, it could be maybe like a good look as far as social status wise, maybe if you're in the corporate world, you know,
Yeah.
Those top people in the corporate world, they kind of look to people that has that family, that foundation,
Yeah.
that wife, the kids, what they say, the white picket fence type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Your family.
Right. So maybe in that sense, but I can't really think of anything else like that would be just a positive of having that you're in a relationship on Facebook. I can't think of anything else. What about you?
The positive is they know that's mine, and they know they better not be on no bullshit.
So is that really positive? Is that really like a positive, or is that like? But see, to me, if you think if it's somebody that really thinks that that's stopping something, you delusional, man. Like man or woman, if you think that your partner putting y'all are in a relationship on Facebook, or on Instagram, in the bio, you can put in a relationship with such and such, or you can tag your husband in your bio on Instagram as well. So if you think that's stopping something, man, that's sadly mistaken. Sadly mistaken.
Yeah. It's just one of those things. It's a perception thing, though.
Yeah.
And I get it. Some people just feel better when they have that reassurance. Whether that's okay. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot what we was. I was just saying it's by perception, man.
Perception. There we go.
Yeah. That's all that stuff really is. Just like when we talk about, when people posting the fly pictures or whatever, everybody posts the highlights. So
yeah, that's facts.
I just implore people, whether you Facebook official or not or whatever, focus more on the actual what you got going in real life.
There you go.
More so than the status update.
Yo, I agree.
That's something that where it can always bode well for you.
Yep. I think you.
Well, that's not to say, hey, if you don't feel like some type of way, post your stuff, man. That's whatever.
I think sometimes we lose focus on the main thing. That shouldn't be the main thing. Nowhere near the main thing. That shouldn't even be a thing, to be honest. But definitely shouldn't be nowhere. Like you'll have people that literally like will give their person an ultimatum. If you don't do this, then we got a real problem. Like we might be over type stuff. And that's crazy,
I'm not gonna say it shouldn't be a thing though. I mean, I feel like people,
man.
If people want to display their love publicly, hey, all for it. I just hate the whole societal standard of like it has to be.
It has to be that. That's what I'm saying. Let people do what they want to do, but I don't think it should be like you say. It shouldn't be a thing of, oh well, you get in a relationship. This is a list of things that you got to do, and put Facebook official as one of the things that you got to do. Like that's crazy as fuck, But I think a lot of that is like people. I seen one of my Instagram followers, somebody that I follow on Instagram, post like how they post share the little captions or whatever, and it was kind of like. This caption said, I like a dude that basically relieve me from any worry, like constant reassurance and doing this and that to make me feel comfortable. And I'm just like, well, why don't you just go talk to a therapist and then try and get in a relationship? Because it's clearly some trauma there, right?
Yeah.
If you need that much reassurance, it's something that happened prior to,
right,
to have you that insecure, right? But no, they don't want to have that conversation. Nah, nope. But I'm just like, come on, man. Nobody should have to do all of that. Why should someone have to do all of that when they didn't cause any of it? If they didn't cause any of it, for sure.
Yeah.
So
Hey, it's all about what works for you and yours is what we always gonna end up coming back to. Um,
yeah. But
because
I just don't think that's fair though. I know it's some guys and girls, women that do it, but that's just not fair though. That's not fair to the person that didn't cause any of it.
true, it all depends on what level. Because I mean, I feel like on a certain plane, everybody wants that. Everybody wants that feeling by your partner that okay, they really do care or they really invested. Um,
Sure. But constantly?
right. That's why I say it's
Yeah.
levels.
And I think a lot of people get hung up on what a person say or what a person,
Yeah.
can tell them, look at in any situation.
Right.
Stop worrying about what this person is saying. Look at what they're doing. The action's gonna tell you way more than them. They can say whatever, or the action showing that,
Mm.
and you can take them at their actions. That way, there's no guesswork. Shit,
Yeah. You ain't playing.
ain't no guesswork with the action. Now they showing
Yeah.
you right there.
Right.
Yep.
So hey, I think this was a good one right here, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Things can be as Facebook official as they want to, but it's you really got to focus on what you're doing in official life. How about that?
That's a good one.
Yeah, man.
I like that.
And shit. Speaking of official, it's official like a ref with a whistle, man. We're gonna be in Dallas on the 29th of June. That is officially a little less than a month from where
A little
we at.
less than a
Little less than a
Oh
month.
man, that's actually a month on the dot. It's the 29th today.
See,
Today. Yeah,
I'm-
you're right. You're right. My bad. Well, today. When this drops,
At
it'll be
this
a little
point.
bit. There you go. My bad. I'm slipping.
No, you good.
I'm slipping.
But yeah, man, make
So
sure y'all
fresh.
tap in with us. You say you still do we have location yet or no?
Huh?
Okay.
Next week we got location. We got location.
Location good.
I want to say it's Lofty Space though.
Okay.
I want to say that. Matter of fact, you keep going, and I'm gonna look it up real quick.
That's a bit. Yeah, man. So check us out. Check for us on the 29th. And while you have a moment, make sure you're checking out for the new drops. That's right. The spring short says have dropped. Going
Yep.
crazy right now.
Lofty Space. It's actually, I think, I'm sorry to cut you out. I think it's the same space as they had. Remember they had
That event where we went to
the
like
fashion show. Remember the fashion show that we couldn't make it to, but we had
okay.
our guy take the pictures?
I got you.
I think it's the same space. That same space.
Okay.
Yep. Dallas, Texas. 816 Montgomery Street. Lofty Space. Yep. Yes, sir. Yep.
And then, like I said, man,
Yeah,
y'all make sure y'all going in, getting the new drops, man. The spring short sets is out.
They killing the streets. You know how niggas be talking. They killing the streets.
Going crazy right now. We got the screen drops on.
But now, real talk though. If you want you some, cop you some quick, because I mean they've been selling pretty damn well. So which I'm proud of the work we did on these. The shirts are also coming in soon. They should be here in a week or so.
Okay.
So I'll have a lot of them back posted on the site.
Beautiful thing, man. Beautiful thing. Yeah, them red joints is hard, man. Almost look like boxer shorts a little bit, man.
Like the boxers, like. Oh, okay, yeah.
Like you ready to throw some things up in there, man.
Hey, man. Get your mind right.
While we talking about boxing, give a little quick shout out. Shout out to the homie Kobe Bradford, man. Y'all look out for his fight coming up.
Okay.
Yeah. That's gonna be. I'm scrolling while I'm talking. I'm trying to get the information for y'all. Okay, he never let me know when the fight was, but the fight coming up, and we got him going with some merch. Did you send the merch?
Yes.
We got him coming up with some merch, man. So y'all be on the lookout. July 12th in Shreveport, he gonna be fighting, man.
Okay.
Look out for Kobe Bradford. Look out for him sporting a little Rich Dreams attire. You understand? And you see the link below, man. Make sure you tune in to the Etsy shop, etsy.com/shop/Rich Dreams. Get you some of the new shorts. Look out for some more new drops on the way. Man. From there, man, show some love to some other folk. Get into the Black Business shout out. Black Business shout out for today is Miss Galiana. I dream, I go.
Okay.
So Galiana is actually somewhat of a popping TikTok personality. She got kind of big when she started sharing her story on how she got paralyzed from the waist down. And that was the inspiration behind her brand, I Dream, I Go.
She sell clothes?
Yeah. She's doing clothes. All inspired by her story because she got paralyzed during a car accident, but she hadn't let that hold her down. She just graduated, still been going to school, been making a lot of content and got big on TikTok. So this is just more inspiration that she putting behind of, keep going, keep pushing, and keep going for the rich dream.
There you go.
Yeah, man. I Dream, I Go. Big shout out.
That's tough, man. Shout out to her. That's gotta be a tough thing, man. To some people some people give up, man.
Right.
Not give up like as far as commit suicide. Well, some do that as well, but some people just give up on life and just settle for whatever. I think that's big of her to, take life on. Adjust. Hey, this is the new norm for me. But I'm gonna keep living my life and keep doing the things that I want to do. I think she should be a big inspiration to everybody, but especially people that that are going through similar things that she's going through right now.
Not facts, bro. She got a real dope personality. If you were to see her personal page, she'd be making jokes about it and everything. She keeps it real life, bro. She even got this thing she do. She say disabled twerk. Yeah, she one of them type people, man. She really cold. So
yeah,
big Black Business shout out to I Dream, I Go. Galiana, keep doing your thing, man.
Shout out.
Galina, I think is how you pronounce it.
Much respect.
Much respect, man. You know what's disrespectful?
What's that?
How them damn Celtics did the Pacers.
Oh man, we talking about that. That ain't nothing to talk about.
Swept them boys right on.
This ain't something that we knew was gonna happen. We knew this was gonna happen.
Good point. Especially on Tyrese.
I
ain't gonna lie. I think that's what kind of still feel.
They smoked that first game. The Pacers did.
Bro, they had it in the bag. Like easy. That's the one they let go to overtime, right?
Did it go overtime? Yes, it did.
Yeah, and then Jake off.
It was like they were saying, "Here, you take it. Take it.
Bro.
Here,
bro.
You can have it." Man, I'm like, dude, how can y'all? I think they might have been up by 5-6 points with seconds left. I'm just like,
bro.
I'm talking about, and this was I want to say it was a foul situation to where the Celtics had to foul. I can't really remember what happened in the game, but I know they ended up turning the ball over a couple of times late. That's what really killed them.
They definitely had it, and it shouldn't have even got to that point.
Shouldn't have been that close. Shouldn't have came to that at all, bro.
Yeah, man.
But experience, man, and young guys, they're a young team.
Yeah. It seemed like that happened a little bit in the second game too, if I'm not mistaken. They kind of had.
I think that might have happened the third game. I think the first game that they had at home. I think they could have won. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it could have been the second game. I ain't really watched the series after that first game.
Oh no, second game I remember actually because I missed that one. Jaylen Brown went off. And
he went out. Yeah, he dropped like 40, right?
So you're right. Yeah, the third game was when they had it close again and could have won.
Yeah.
And then after that, that's when they lost Tyrese. I think during that game, actually, third quarter.
3, right? Or game 2?
That would have been game 2.
I think they lost in game 2. Yeah, they did. They lost in game 2.
Oh, well, yeah, that pretty much sealed the deal right there.
It's over with.
How we feel about Timberwolves showing some fight?
Yeah.
Saying they're not just gonna get sent home.
I believe it'll be a 5-piece gentleman suite. I
think at max they can get one more since they're going back to Minnesota.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they won game. What is that? That'll be game 5, right?
That would be game 5 if they won, yeah.
Right.
So I can see it going 6. I can see it going 6.
I can see that. I can see that, but I still pick the Mavs to go on and close them out tomorrow. Yeah,
I can understand.
Pick the Mavs to go on and close them out. And see, here's the thing, man, with this series. I think it could be, I don't know. They probably could be up 3-2, I think. No, it could be 2-2. I'm sorry. It could be 2-2. For sure, they were supposed to win one of those games at home.
Right.
Like I said, I think we talked about it in the group message, me, you, and Cole Red. I think we talked about it a little bit. But I had another partner that, he's a Mavs fan. Mm-hmm. So we talking about it a little bit. And I'm like, yo, bro, Minnesota is really making it tough on themselves by playing Rudy. And I'm not saying don't play Rudy at all. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, you can't not play the player of the year.
You can't not play him. But what I'm saying is late fourth quarter, 3-4 minutes left, close game. I think it goes better for them when they have Towns out there and Nas at the 2 bigs. Mm-hmm. It opens up for everybody. It opens up driving lanes for Ant. If they want to put Cat down there in post, they can, because if you double team him, Nas shooting the 3 pretty good.
Yeah.
The big can't really help off. And, okay, maybe you leave Jaden, but Jaden's capable. Jaden McDaniels, he's capable of hitting the 3. So I just think when you have Rudy out there, it's kind of like if Ant's on the wing, and you have maybe like a pick and roll or pick and pop situation. Pick and roll or pick and pop. Once Ant go around that screen, you got the guy that's maybe in the deep corner. He helping a little bit. Sure. And then you got the center that's waiting right there for him. The center's just waiting right there because he don't have to guard Rudy.
Yeah. So I'm very much of an offensive threat.
Yeah, he's a liability on offense, which is why Utah wasn't playing him down the stretch.
Yeah.
So,
what that was you say? I hate when Rudy scores the ball. Was that you?
I hate when he takes shots. No, not when he scores, but I hate when he takes shots, bro.
He just doesn't look like.
Like anything other than an alley or a wide open dunk, I don't want to see Rudy take no shot attempts, man. I ain't lying.
Yo, the turnaround, you ain't gonna pick the Rudy turnaround for your big man on 2K, bro.
Never, man. Man, Rudy is great at what he does, and which is contest at the rim, and block shots from the weak side. He's great at that. But anything else? I mean, he can rebound some. Goddamn, you 7-2, 7-3. I would hope you can get at least 10. But
some still can't.
You're right, and that's sad. But but yeah, man, I just think they made it.
He's a professional. He's a skill guy, with what you can call him, a specialized person at their position.
I guess you could say that. I don't know. It's being 7-3 and blocking shots a skill. Is it really a skill?
Hey, the NBA says so. They willing to pay millions for it.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Like Booby Miles say, this is God given. That's all it is.
That's really what that is. Like, I mean, do you work on blocking shots? Like, is that a drill or
I'm sure he does now. Yeah.
It's probably a drill. Yeah, it may be a drill. Hey, you go try and lay it up, and I'm gonna block it. I think it's more of an effort thing, though, right?
Yeah.
And you gotta have the God-given ability
and you have to have good timing though too.
Timing, sure, but that's to me that's kind of God-given more so than a skill.
Yeah, that's something you more so feel. You can't really learn it, so yeah.
Yeah, you can't practice that, right?
Yeah.
I guess you can some. I don't know.
It's got some basketball coach that'll.
Yeah, we're gonna practice blocking shots today.
Got the little stick with the hand.
Right.
Man. Let me see. So we basically, I mean, it ain't official yet, but we basically, by the time this airs, it might be official. We basically looking at Dallas.
Might be over.
6. That's an interesting finals. I did not project that. I'm not gonna lie.
Me neither. Like I say, I thought like after the Timberwolves put the Nuggets out, like I picked the Timberwolves to win this series. You know, as we got it documented on here. But I knew that it was going to be a tough matchup for them with Dallas. I knew that. I think I told y'all that. I knew that it was going to be a tough one.
I was saying that too, though. I
remember you saying like, "Dang, everybody looking over Dallas," and I was like, "I ain't really looking over them. I think it's going to be tough, but I still picked the Wolves." But I also said, whoever comes out the West, I think they win the championship.
Mm-hmm.
So
I still think that's the case.
Yeah, but I see this the thing with that.
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie can't. If you notice, Kyrie hadn't really been consistent scoring wise.
That's something I brought
in the
up
playoffs.
Beginning.
He hadn't been that consistent scoring wise in the playoffs. Now he do other things. If you need to pass, if you need to tip out, rebound, like you know
what? He's always penetrating to the goal, no matter what.
Yes. So he gonna draw the defense. He gonna make he's making the right passes. He's doing all that, but scoring wise, he's gonna have to score against these Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna have to score against them.
Jaylen Brown and Mr. Tatum, they gonna score it.
What's the ball head name? Derek White.
Yeah, he gonna
you still got Drew that can give you a 20 ball any night.
Oh, you goddamn Bear sleep on Big Al.
They looking Al. They looking.
Oh, Big Al if you want to. Shit.
Hey, they looking to have Porzingis back.
So that makes a difference. It definitely makes.
Man, I'm just saying. You know,
that's gonna be exciting though.
It is.
I hope he goes 7.
Me too.
You know, a lot of people saying stuff rigged, so it probably will go 7. Mm-hmm. How you been feeling about that lately, man? You feel like sports?
Nah, I never really looked at it like that too much, to be honest, man. I never really looked at it like anything was rigged or anything like that. I don't know. I'm not a big conspiracy theorist.
Yeah,
I'm not really.
I heard certain people say like they all get scripts and stuff, and I'm just like, it's so much random stuff that'll happen during a sporting event. I just don't see how you would control that.
Can't scripts on it. Now there are people that has shaved points. You know, we do have that. But also, bro, another thing is, I know for a fact I've seen. Remember the dude Tim? What's his name? Tim Donahue or something like that. So basically, he was betting on the games, but he was a referee.
Oh shit!
This was back in like the mid 2000s. He was betting. He was betting on the games that he would referee. Yeah, man, this nigga right here cold, man.
Yeah, buddy.
He was betting on the games.
Getting that money.
Yeah. So and I think in the documentary he said that the league would have them focus on certain things in certain games. I want to say for I think in certain games they would want them to focus on certain things. Like, okay, well, they've been getting away with a lot of travels. Y'all make sure y'all like I guess along those lines. You know, let's start calling more travels. Let's start call. I remember it was a game. He said it was a game, and this was like kind of like on some revenge stuff. I think AI had went at it with one of the other refs, and he was like him and the other ref that was refing that game that night. Which when AI was in Denver with Melo, they was like, listen, we gonna call him carries on him tonight. And we ain't gonna give him too many fouls. And I remember like they played the clips, like they called carried on him like 2-3 times.
Wow.
They never call carry anymore, bro.
Yeah.
They don't call carry. When the last time you seen somebody call carry?
I
Pumping the ball.
Damn near couldn't even remember what the sign was for. I ain't seen
it. Listen, that dude said that, and they played that footage, and he called carry at least 2-3 times on AI.
Yeah.
For sure.
To me, it seemed like it's almost, as long as it don't go over your shoulder, it's damn near legal to carry. Seem like.
Yeah.
Because I mean, everybody do that.
Everybody palm.
Yeah.
And think about it. That AI is padding crossover. He carries.
Right.
That little right to left or left to right, however you do it.
Right.
Bro, he carries.
Yeah. I think they just change the definition at this point.
Yeah. And but other than that, I don't think like I don't believe that the league just be like, hey, such and such them gonna win this year.
Okay.
Make it happen. I don't think it's right. Yeah, I don't think it's like that.
I feel like Americans too lazy, and that's too much work too, for one.
Yeah, not for sure.
Have to script all that
Stuff got to line up like a motherfucker.
Right. But yeah, man, we'll see. Next episode we'll be talking about game 1 of the finals.
I'm sure.
Yep.
I'm sure.
Man, if y'all in Dallas visiting for the game, do us a solid. Stop at Redbird Market.
Yeah, stop at
Redbird Mall. Stop in Vermeer Market. Shop you for some Rich Dreams. You understand?
Yep. New shorts up in there. The shirts will be as soon as they come in.
I know y'all saw the Etsy shop. Y'all was like, oh man, I don't want to pay no shipping. And no, don't worry about all that. Stop in, take a look, see what you like. You can try it on. Easy. 1, 2, 3. You know?
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Got on our hat from Hot Boy Jiggy, man. Shout out
okay,
Hot Boy.
I see it.
Not too late. Yeah. You can catch him in Vermeer Market too, man.
Right.
But nah, man, make sure you tap in with us at Redbird Mall, man. Shout out to Vermeer Market. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Look like we made it this week.
Any other news, man? We ain't got no
Oh, you right. Y'all sure about to skip over. He said, speaking of news.
We can call it Mr. CNN now, man.
Right.
Mr. CNN.
Man, from It Is What It Is podcast himself.
Killer Kane.
Yeah, man. It was
Mr. Boy.
Oh boy. Man was on there doing a little interview on CNN. Can we catch the background? We're gonna get canceled.
I'm not sure if we can play it. Yeah, I don't think we may not be able to play that interview.
What if we get to the big? Put it like. Okay. Let me chill out. We don't need to play with CNN like that. If anybody gonna shut us down.
Right.
Cam was getting interviewed, speaking on Diddy and the video and basically trying to get his thoughts. And, in true Killer Cam fashion, he wouldn't try to be no snitch. Pretty much is, you know, as people that's probably raised in the hood or close to the hood know, he was just keeping it 100, as they would say. He wasn't trying to be all prompt. He basically was like, I don't know. And I don't know what you're trying to get me to say, but I don't know. I wasn't there really.
Right. Hey, it was funny though, bro, because what I found funny about it, to be fair, he did say, hey man, the stuff that I seen on that video, this, you know, these lawsuits, the stuff that I'm hearing that's in these lawsuits, I'm totally against. He did say that. He did say that. Yeah. But when the reporter started asking him, like, well, have you ever noticed this about Diddy when around Diddy? And that's when he was kind of like, I don't mess with him like that. I don't know him like that. I just see him around. And
I ain't never the booty parties or none of that. Oh man.
Hey, look, the part that took me out, bro, is when I guess they went on a break and they came back and he was drinking some of his little enhancement juice, his little sex enhancement juice. And he said, but he talking about, yeah, I'm going to get some cheeks after this. I say, Cam, come on, man. Go CNN, brother.
He make it hard for the regular Negroes, man.
Hey, man. He talking about, man, what is she talking about? Who hooked this up?
That's the thing. when he was first coming out, you know, I get it. But you know better now. Now you just doing it on purpose. You're doing it on purpose now.
He did that on purpose. But I also I'm listening to DL Hughley's little morning show the other day, right after that, and he said he seen something where Cam was saying, you know, he just didn't like, which I don't know how true this is, because that kind of contradicts him saying, oh, I was never around him like that. I just used to see him around. Like, he was kind of like, well, unless he was just kind of saying that to, like, nah, I'm not about to sit up here and, like, give you no scoop or, you know, talk negative about it. So maybe that's why he said he kind of downplayed their relationship or whatever they, you know, have. But he was kind of like, well, man, they didn't want to bring up any good things about him. They only wanted to talk about these lawsuits and what happened with Cassie. So, which, I mean, that's what he's in the news for lately. Why would he be talked about in a good light when we have this?
Right.
This is current. This is what's going on right now. Right. So why would he
charitable donations that he made?
right.
Years ago.
It just didn't make sense if that's what Cam, if Cam really said that was his reasoning on why he, acted that way on the show. It's just like, why would they bring up those things? Like, I
mean, does that negate them though?
It don't, but at the same time, it can kind of discredit. I think it can discredit all the good that he has done, and it can get looked over right now. You know, that's a sensitive subject. Like,
seriously,
beating on a woman, doing her like that in public, or they caught you on camera doing it, like, that's in America. That's not and which we know it happens, and it's been happening.
Yeah.
It's couples that fight each other, not just the woman getting beat on. It's women that beat on men.
Yeah.
It's and it goes both ways, but him being who he is, he can't get caught down bad like that.
Yeah.
And expect people to look past that and then and only look at the good. Not when it goes public. You can't, Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know if there's really no coming back from that type of energy.
Yeah.
But, hey, we have seen people come back.
I think he done, man. I think he done. Yeah, I believe he done, man. He had a good run though. He ran since the 90s and on up through the 2000s, on up to the 20s. I think he had a real good run.
Yeah.
But
time to fade off into the sunset.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Man.
Okay, you make millions and billions of dollars, man.
Oh yeah.
So
he gonna be all right. That's
or it's the fame that you're addicted to.
More than likely. That feeling of everybody knowing like he's a winner and being involved, and I'm sure that can be what Jay-Z say, the allure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But that Cam shit was funny.
It was.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about this, man. It's some crazy stuff. I'm glad that he got caught, honestly. I mean,
he got caught.
You don't need to be able to get away with that stuff like that, man. Just be able to live your life like it's gold. Like,
nah. I like that.
Yeah. Hopefully Cassie can heal up, man.
Yeah. Well, she got paid 30-something million or whatever, how many ever M's, so I think she'll be just fine. Yeah, I believe she'll be just fine.
Hey, that'll get him some very good therapy.
Pay us the best.
Yep.
Nah, that ain't funny.
You laugh. You made me. I would laugh at a joke. I laugh because he laughed.
You laugh too, nigga. I want to
hear. Gotta distance myself.
He laughed too, y'all. Yeah. But no, yeah, man. But Cassie, she hadn't been saying I don't think she can.
Yeah.
I don't think she can say anything. But
So
good luck with everything though.
Let me
ask. Cassie, for sure.
Nah, for real. Big shouts out to Cassie. Damn, I shouldn't ask this next question, but now I'm gonna ask anyway.
What's that?
Can we not listen to Bad Boy no more? Is that cancer?
That don't stop me. If I like it, I'm gonna listen to it. I don't care nothing about none of it. I can differentiate the person and the music.
Yeah, man.
You're not gonna be able to tell me because I listen to R. Kelly, and I do listen to R. Kelly, that I'm that I'm supporting what he done in his personal life. No. Because my thing is, who knows? Man, all of these dudes not all of them. I'm sure a lot of these guys have some stuff to them that we may not agree with.
Yeah.
That goes on in their personal life.
We see obviously anyway, no matter who you are, somebody will have a problem with something.
Bro, Elvis had a 13-year-old wife and they call him the king of rock and roll.
Right. The thief.
Stole music, all of this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can spare me with that. I'm gonna listen to. I want to listen to.
It's just another. Do you think it's any? Because I hate to think that is not a conspiracy. But do you think there's any black man that's like successful and?
You gotta ask her, man. You gotta have that asterisk.
Like, yeah.
Hey, you gotta have that asterisk, man. Come on now. We gotta get you on one thing at least. See, Will really done it to himself.
Yeah.
Will Smith. He really done that to himself. He could have been he was the cleanest nigga in Hollywood, man.
Yeah.
He was the cleanest nigga in Hollywood. You ain't have nothing on Will. The most you probably had on Will is the marriage with him and Jada.
Yeah.
How is, open and, it was just in the news about, but at the end of the day, that's his business and that's his wife. So, but when he walked up there and slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars, bro.
That was just a weird way for him to go out to me. It was just like, was that the straw? Had people been talking shit a lot or something?
Yeah, I didn't think that the joke was that bad, but hey,
and honestly,
they had history, and
maybe I guess so.
I don't know, but
yeah,
he chose to do it though.
I guess we just better get rid. Maybe we can get ours out the way early, man. Cause
You think so?
I don't want it to come 5-10 years once the success really start hitting.
Yeah.
Like, get me early so I can try to
Yeah,
come.
give me off the
I can
rip.
try to come back like the baby.
Yeah, man, that boy been rapping.
Hey,
He been fucking rapping lately, man.
I'm just saying, bro.
And that's what I like to see from him, bro. I don't
Look, don't talk. No press conference. Just
social media,
get out there and
bro.
do it.
Don't be out there search. Don't. I thought at some points he would. I mean, because he is a hit maker.
Yeah.
But I thought it felt like he was seeking that a lot in a lot of his songs. He was seeking a hit.
Yeah.
And most of his songs, like right after that shit happened with the Rolling Loud, and he was trying to like kind of keep everything afloat. But now that nigga, like he said, he really back on that baby Jesus shit. Like he spit now. Like I'm liking what I'm hearing. Like I'm low key kind of a little amped about his new album that's coming out. So I'm gonna check that out for sure.
He dropped a little freestyle mixtape not too long ago. The freestyles he been doing on the.
Yeah. I got that. I like that Ghetto Superstar freestyle.
Yeah.
I like that one. I like that one. That was hard. Hell yeah.
But yeah, let's get on to this movie of the week, man. We finally get to do one. We ain't did one.
Hey, turn up.
You know what? We did Friday the last time we did one, so let's do next Friday.
Next Friday.
Man, the continuation of the classic. It's crazy how this one changed so much. With new characters added in with Mike Epps. Basically the replacement for Smokey as like the sidekick. It's always been kind of an ongoing conversation. Who would you rank higher? Who did it for you, man? Who to go when it comes to the Fridays?
So what you saying? Which is the best Friday in my opinion?
Well, no. Who the best supporting character? Is it Chris Tucker, Smokey, or is it Payday?
I think you gotta give it to Smokey just off of the fact that it was that first one, bro.
Yeah.
And me personally, bro, I think I can recognize that the first one it impacted way more than the second one.
Okay.
But I think I like Next Friday a little better.
Really?
I like Next Friday a little better. First one is the first one. You know, that's you can't touch that. And I think that's the one that got, of course, got more attention and I think overall people would say, hey, this one is the best one.
Yeah.
But I like Next Friday. I think, to be honest, I think Mike Epps is funnier than Chris Tucker.
Okay.
I think he's funnier, bro. I think their character is funnier. I think on Friday it was like a lot of memorable lines, like a lot of memorable jokes, sayings, all of that. In which that all go into making it a classic. Mm-hmm. But man, I like Next Friday better though.
Really?
And I would say Day Day is funnier, but I would give what you're asking. Yeah. Who was the better sidekick? I gotta say Smokey just because of the impact that how Friday hit. It was crazy.
Right.
It was crazy.
That's an interesting thing to say, especially when you get more of a sample size from Mike Epps, being that he had 2 movies. So
yeah,
that just shows you how much weight he had.
Yeah.
If I had to pick, I gotta go with the Smoke Dog. Just because, bro, his performance made you want to see him so bad in the next ones, just to see how that character could progress, type thing. Mm-hmm. But yeah, next Friday, good continuation. I think Friday, the original, had a better, probably overall storyline because it just seemed like it was just more going on. But next Friday definitely was hard as far as I think it had a lot of memorable moments in there.
Yeah.
Especially with the scene with
Yeah, why you looking at me like that? Because you don't know, baby D. Her fat ass be snoring and don't be even sleep. Just be standing there.
and Uncle Sugar.
Yeah.
Got the ceiling busted down.
That nigga say I'm faded, feeling X-rated.
Man.
It's Mr. Nasty time. I say, man, hey, Unc was country than a motherfucker too, boy. That nigga was country than a bitch.
Not a fool.
That nigga say, hey, that nigga say, he's talking about, take a look at that pool. What you think about that pool? Big, ain't it? Big ain't got a drop of water in that bitch. Hey, look, but you see, let me tell you about this movie. I'm gonna tell you like just my overall thoughts on the movie as far as like how Next Friday went. Like, I think it was the thing of like Craig staying in the hood, right?
Yeah.
But when he go out to Rancho Cucamonga, he thinking he getting away from all of this shit.
Right.
Ain't nothing changed in the suburbs.
Nicer houses, man.
Ain't nothing changed in the burbs, man. Shit, it probably was crazier in the burbs than it was back in fucking South Central where it was.
Yep.
You know, with the jokers and shit. Goddamn is, huh?
Catching him up in pinkies, thinking he trying to rob the spot.
Yeah. So it's like, nigga, they selling him on like, yeah, man, taste the air. They with all that stupid shit, taste the air, and you know, house, you know, staying in a big $1 million house, but nigga still got a clothesline with the clothes. Nigga, you ain't got no dryer. This dude in the backyard, he got the clothesline with the clothes hanging off it.
Crazy.
Come on, man. What y'all living ghetto fabulous for real?
That was showing two things. That was one, like, you can get some hood motherfucking money, but you can't take the hood up out of them.
Can't take the hood up out.
And two, the grass ain't always greener, man. A lot of times that's how we feel just in our own communities. Oh, we got to get out of here, the environment, whatever. Which some of that might be true, but in a lot of cases, we could do more by changing ourselves.
Yeah. Yep.
Nah, man. Probably some of the best as far as a continuation of a story I think I've seen. I think it was Friday and Bad Boys, and I just don't know any other sequels.
You know what? I like Rush Hour 2.
Ooh, Rush Hours is good.
Rush Hour 2.
Yeah.
I like Rush Hour 2.
Just watched that the other day, actually.
Yeah. I think they're supposed to be doing the 4 too.
Oh, that would be interesting.
I believe. Yeah.
And I think like Jackie Chan's daughter's supposed to be in there or something, right?
His daughter? I don't know.
I think that's what I heard or something like that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Jackie a little old now, man. I don't know if he can still.
Yeah, he at least 60. I know for sure.
At least
60.
But I still be looking out for it.
I sure will.
Man, if y'all missed our third voice, man, tune in next week. We're gonna have the boy on here, DJ Cole. Make sure you following them on Instagram. If you need a DJ_Code Red. Don't sleep, peep. You understand me? And then, of course, man, for you gamers out there, make sure you follow the boys on Twitch, man. Young FaZe. Again, my boy DJ Cole Red doing the thug.
I think I made the playoffs this year in the league, man. I don't know. I think I might have got a forced dub.
Keep getting schedule right.
That I needed. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna take them however we get them.
Take them however we get them. And in the playoffs, anything happen, anything goes.
Yes, sir. That's what's up, my boy. Oh, man, keep going. For everybody out there, man, keep your head up. About to start getting hot.
Oh Lord. Stay cool. Stay hydrated. Stay cool, stay hydrated.
Yeah, for real though.
Water.
That's not a game. God bless to anybody that's been affected by the storms and stuff that's been going around.
Right.
For
Sure.
sure. Hey, just stay connected to what's real, man.
Yeah,
Be official you. Don't worry about Facebook official.
exactly.
And at the same time, keep dreaming.
Yes, sir.
For my boy G, it's Smoke. It's been another episode of the Rich Dream Show, man. Hey.